Therefore, no gree for terrorists.
The defense headquarters on Thursday has advised Nigerians and also troops not to agree with criminals and terrorists, but to join hands with the military to fight them. Director, Defense Media Operations, said this while unveiling reports on ongoing military operational activities by the Armed Forces of Nigeria within 1 week at a media briefing in Abuja. The director reviews how strikes and operations carried out by troops of the Armed Forces of Nigeria resulted in neutralization of over 86 terrorists and their commanders and their foot soldiers, while over 101 of them were arrested.
We have demonstrated our commitment by our actions to win this war. Troops will therefore act with tremendous force to achieve the tasks ahead as we progress in the year 2024. Having said that, I will say this. This year, 2024, I urge citizens of this country to see security as a collective responsibility of all. Therefore, no gree for terrorists, no gree for perpetrators of insecurity. We also arrested 30 perpetrators of oil theft and rescued 21 kidnapped hostages. Furthermore, troops recovered 63 assorted weapons in the course of operations across the theaters and 411 assorted ammunition. In the South-South, we denied the oil theft of an estimated sum of over 736 million naira during the week.
The director also said air components of Operation Daji conducted air interdiction on notorious terrorist kingpins enclaves in Zamfara and Katsina states.
Currently, on the 6th of January, the air component of Operation Daji conducted air interdiction on a notorious terrorist kingpin enclave known as Ado Alero Enclave in Safe local government area of Zamfara state. Similarly, on the same day, air interdiction was conducted on another notorious terrorist kingpin enclave known as Hamisu Mopol Enclave in Dan Musa local government area of Katsina state. Both locations were observed to be active with terrorist activities, subsequently causing the air component to acquire those targets and engage them. The feedback revealed that several terrorists were neutralized and their structures destroyed by the airstrike. For the arrest in Plateau, this is how it works. Sometimes you get a tip-off for which you operate. Sometimes we have means, which I cannot disclose here, of how we get information on who is doing what, and then we close in and we make arrests. In the course of investigation, if they are innocent, we release them. But if they are not innocent, we know what to do. Don't forget, this is asymmetric warfare. The military is not, the enemy is not dressed in uniform. He's dressed like a civilian. When the heat is on, he just goes into the society like a civilian. We have them embedded within the society. So what do we need to do? We need to flush them out from within us. We have been hearing from our reports. They have logisticians who are supplying them whatever. You hear condiments, you hear this one, supplying them petrol, supplying them, because Because the terrorists out there need somebody to work with to give them what they need. Then lastly, what are the causes of war in some climes? I urge you to go to your history books and read. Ours is no different. There is mineral under the ground, right? Yes. So some people want that mineral. And to get that mineral, what do? They want to displace the community who is there to get to that mineral. So we have had it in other climes, in other areas around the world. Ours is no different. And that is why, as a nation, we should all know that we are in a state of war. Because the more they take those minerals, the more they diminish what can come to us out as a nation for our development. It's everybody's business.
The military will continue to take the fight to terrorists and their cohorts until they are destroyed or surrendered. Olayemi Eson, First Bite TV.